are making some vegan berry muffins. I've got all the ingredients right here, and I will have everything listed out below as to the proportions. I'm gonna go ahead and mix together the flour, the sugar, the Himalayan pink salt, and the baking powder, okay? Now I've got the dry ingredients already mixed together. Now I'm going to mix together the flax eggs, the olive oil, and the coconut oil. Slowly mix in the almond milk buttermilk and the vanilla extract. And I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. And then if you want the recipe on how to make the almond milk buttermilk, just leave a comment below. And then if you want to know how to make the flaxseed eggs, just leave a comment below for that as well. And I'm more than happy to make a video letting you know how to make that. So now we're going to fold in the wet mixture into the dry mixture, including the berries. During this time, it is okay to go ahead and start making the jam on the stove. That way then you have that ready to go whenever you go to put the muffins in the pan. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this in here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the berries in as well. And then I'm just going to gently fold that all together. Oops. And you want to be careful whenever you're mixing this, because whenever you're done, you want to be able to not over mix it, but then leave some pockets for the for like flour and stuff. That's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish mixing this, and I'll be right with you. Here I have 1 cup of berries and 1 tablespoon of sugar simmering to make the jam. So now that we have our batter all mixed nicely, as you can see, there are some lumps in there. That's just from the berries. It's okay if there's flour pockets in there. You don't want it to be overly mixed. I went ahead and greased the muffin pan, so it is ready for me to go ahead and scoop that into the muffin pan. And you'll want to fill the cups and have them mound slightly. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use a spoon to do that. I'm just gonna stick it in there. I'm gonna have it mound slightly. That's probably a bit much, but that's okay. So just like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so now that I've got my muffins in the tin, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this jam on top, and then I'm going to put it in the oven for 17 to 19 minutes or until they're golden brown on the top. I do have my oven set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I do have the rack moved to the middle of the oven. I did get this recipe off of Pinterest, and on that recipe, it did not say how many it was going to make. but this is just a standard muffin tin, and I'm assuming that it's just gonna make 9 servings. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to spooning the jam onto the muffins. Okay, now that we have the jam spread out on top of the muffins, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven for 17 to 19 minutes, and then I will show you the end results. See you then. Right, and here is the final product. I went ahead and took them out of the pan, and so as you can see, they're all nice and golden on the edges. And then if you wanted to, you can always swirl that jam around. I went ahead and cut one open just so that way then you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like on the inside. If you like them a bit softer, you can take them out a little bit softer. You can leave them in a little bit longer if you like them a little bit more drier. So it's all up to preference. I did have to leave them in for an additional 5 minutes because they weren't quite done yet. So you'll just want to double check your muffins after about 17 and 19 minutes or even 20 minutes. Just by sticking like a skewer or something in the middle, seeing if it comes out with anything attached onto it. So it all just depends on how long your oven takes to cook it. And here again is the final product. So go ahead and get to making your muffins. And thanks for watching.